New Zealand will contest the America's Cup this weekend after a convincing defeat of its challenger rival Artemis in Bermuda. It was second time lucky today for the team after the first rate it was leading was abandoned when the wind died. After a lengthy delay, Team New Zealand executed a flawless start to finish win, setting up a revenge match with the defender Oracle Team USA, which beat them in San Francisco 4 years ago. Our America's Cup correspondent Todd Niall is in Bermuda, where the Kiwi crowd went wild.
Please welcome the winner of the Louis Vuitton America's Cup Challenger Playoffs and the official challenger for the 35th America's Cup.
And so came the end of the beginning. Team New Zealand making the America's Cup finals for the 6th time in 22 years. Among the happiest, Heather Burling, the mother of helmsman Peter.
Very proud of the whole team. I think the shore crew deserve this prize more than sailors do, to be honest. They have repaired the boat and got it back out here, and the speed it's got, it's just amazing. And it's so nice to have that box ticked, and now we can move on.
It was an agonising day. Into the 5th leg, Team New Zealand in front. The wind died and time ran out. Shades of San Francisco 4 years ago, when the cup itself was in the team's grasp, as skipper Glenn Ashby well remembers.
You know, we did have a bit of a chuckle about it when the race got abandoned, but no, look, it's, you know, history's history. We've just got to look to the future now, and you know, we know yacht racing is a very weather-dependent sport, and today was one of those days where it was very, very difficult.
The helmsman Peter Burling is 26 and wasn't born when the country's pursuit of the America's Cup began in 1986, but he carries the burden of history lightly.
No, I think we love that. You know, it's something that we are one of the few countries that has such a big fan base back home. No, we really appreciate the support. You know, it's absolutely amazing to have the country behind us. I'm an incredibly proud New Zealander, and you know, to have a country that you really love supporting you, and even the amount of Kiwis we see that made the trip up here to support us is, you know, makes us really proud and just gives us that extra drive to keep moving forward.
One of those happy with the new chapter being written is one of the team's private backers, Sir Stephen Tyndall.
Well, it was absolutely brilliant. I mean, just the conditions played into our hands. We're very fast in those conditions, but I think we've also got legs in higher winds, so we're very optimistic for the America's Cup.
For every winner, there's a loser, and Artemis's skipper Nathan Outeridge was taking it well.
I think you get mixed emotions when the campaign ends. You know, obviously it's disappointing today to not move into the next round, and you know, but having said that, you know, incredibly proud of everyone in the team.
A short celebration at the team base in the evening will be followed by 4 days of preparation before the real game begins, and Peter Burling knows meeting Oracle Team USA is a biggie.
Oh, it's massive. You know, we've got a lot of things we want to work on in the next 4 days before the Cup starts, 5 days. But, you know, we feel, you know, like our shore crew and stuff has done an amazing job, and everyone in the team's up for this challenge. You know, we're not going to give in lightly, and no, we're ready to go.
Team New Zealand says new components have been arriving, and the work will be on to try to find more speed before lining up against Jimmy Spittle and the Cup defender on Sunday morning New Zealand time. In Bermuda, mo te hōtaka o te ahiahi, ko Todd Niall tēnei.
Meanwhile, local sailing fans aren't resting on their laurels as Team New Zealand gears up to once again take on Oracle. Despite the impressive form leading from start to finish today, New Zealand fans remain wary of Oracle Team USA after a disastrous attempt in San Francisco. Here's Tom Furley.
In Nelson, Chris Roth was eager not to miss the action halfway across the world. He's bought a Sky subscription, especially to watch the series.
We had the whole family up at 5 o'clock. I got up just to check that it was happening, there was enough wind or not too much wind, and so the kids, that's Ben and Sally, they're 10 and 11, they're keen Optimist sailors. So they were up and my wife was up and we were all on the couch glued to the TV.
New Zealand has won the America's Cup twice in its 8 attempts, first in San Diego in 1995 and then successfully defending it in Auckland in 2000. Many still bristle at the thought of 2013's loss after Oracle turned around to blow an 8-1 Team New Zealand lead and take the win in San Francisco. Nick Wrench is the Commodore of the Tauranga Yacht Club, where helmsman Peter Burling grew up. The threat of Oracle is something he's not taking for granted this time round.
We're just not counting our chickens before they hatch, and, obviously there's a long way to go yet. We saw what happened last time, so, we're just biding our time and fingers crossed and hope the boys can pull it off.
What do you rate our chances?
50-50.
New Zealand sailor Chris Dixon has skippered boats in 5 America's Cup regattas. He says the loss is history.
This is the year 2017, it's Bermuda, and it's a new event. There's no comparisons to make. We know Oracle is going to be tough, we know they're resilient, we know they don't lie down, we know they'll be fast, and we know they sail well. Having said that, we know that in the light breezes, Team New Zealand has speed, and the way they sailed today, the way Peter Burling started today was absolutely fantastic. If they can sail like that and have speed like that, they're in with a really good shot.
Regardless of the result, Chris Roth, who owns the Sal Nelson Sailing School, says it's all good for the sport.
It's just generally increasing interest in the whole sport. People who come sailing for my cruising courses, not many of them are into racing, but they definitely are following the America's Cup and following these events. And I'm expecting a very busy season next season, partly as a result of this.
Sky has announced today it will broadcast the Challenger Series from Sunday, free to air on Prime, with an hour-and-a-half delay. Fans and sailing enthusiasts like Nick Rinch will be watching closely as Team New Zealand works to bring home the old mug.
If it all goes well, there'll be a hell of a party.
For Checkpoint, Tom Furley.